Recording is in progress.
I'll be back in just a bit.
Cool. Are you just leaving it on? Anyways, it doesn't matter.
No, you are recording, so I'm gonna make you host.
Okay.
And then I can leave. BRB.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, let me share. Okie doke. Yeah, we're on like a branch too. I don't know. I use this thing. Prompty instance.
I have a checkout, but I need to update it.
Or she blows.
I was talking to the guy from Apple who did our Git conversion the other day, and I'm like, dude, stuff's hard to learn. He's like, dude, use a client. I was like, what, dude? You always made fun of me for everyone using the client for like SVN. He's like, nah, forget, don't waste your time. Don't learn that shit. I was like, oh, okay. I've got to do it now.
I've always been of that ilk. I can't hang out in the command line.
Well, I actually found the command line easier for SVN. Like literally, I used a client for SVN, and it was a nightmare. And I used the command line.
Yeah,
perfect. Git is the opposite, and it took this long.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm doing I like little stuff, and I wasn't working in production really. So like no like big systems for pull requests and all that. So
yeah, I mean,
actually we're doing more of that now than I did way back.
Yeah, I mean, even all of my version control knowledge is literally swapping binary files or updating XML files. Like really, I don't ever really do piecemeal diffs. Like they're never meaningful enough that I can't just do it by hand, you know?
Yeah.
Like I get it for real engineers, but
and when I like make a mess or somebody makes a mess, I'm like, dude, I don't know. You got to get me out of this. I don't know how to. It's beyond me,
dude, for sure.
Cool. All right. So should we just?
So Dave, this is Tailwind CS you're using for this stuff, right?
Yeah. So we're using. Yeah, we're gonna need that actually.
Like, can you give me just a real like designer mental model about how you walk into this stuff?
So how did I walk into this? I fought tooth and nail for a little while, and then the dude Froelich, Kevin, who set up the scaffold for the like Web3 scaffold that we're using, he's just like, use it, it's easy. And I was like, fine. And for this project, I used it for the first time. It's effectively like, what is it? Like a framework, but it's like pretty legible, and like they've wrapped it well. Like the people who built it understand CSS really well.
Yeah.
I've not had to use I've not had to build a big system with it. So like
which is what I hear it's best for.
Yeah. So and like how it combines with something like styled components or some of the design library kind of things for React, I'm not sure. But as far as like sort of writing inline stuff quickly and then like sort of knocking out structure, it's real fast. There are certain things like custom colors. The reason that Prompty is this orange is because that's what's on offer. Like they've wrapped, and their documentation and stuff is like really good. So most of the time it's just like find whatever, we'll do it. We'll just go into it. Yeah.
Instead of opening CSS and writing a bunch of classes to describe your looks, you go to the components and you use combinations of pre-made classes that describe what you need. Is that what I'm seeing?
That's a better description than what I just said. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah. So they've just baked a bunch of things into it, and then I don't know.
I was literally working on my personal portfolio website today, and I wrote a class called right just to align divs inside of cells to the right. And then you open this up, and I'm just like, oh shit,
I mean, they've done an enormous amount of stuff. So,
I think I was literally starting on the path of writing my own version of
like building Tailwind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still like stuck 10 years ago or something like that.
Dude, same here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing this website for, Dave, is like, I'm gonna build it the way I know, and then with you, I'm gonna learn about the bleeding edge stuff. And then I'm hoping to go back to
I'm
my
not the
site.
guy to teach
Well,
you.
well,
But
dude,
we'll learn some of it. How about that?
okay, we'll learn some of it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because like I think like Chris Boolean, he knows, and then Froelich, he's built a bunch of like bigger stuff. He was at Stripe and I think built a bunch of front end stuff there. So
Dude,
yeah,
right.
their stuff is bonkers.
So good.
All right, let's poke at this thing, see where it's at. All right, let's style this, I guess. Then we need to control public property groups. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. We can just try to build this and see where it gets us. This is the other thing. I just really just hack this stuff together to make it look decent enough.
That's where we're at, though.
Yeah, and then down the road, like when we need to start adding pagination and like compacting these things into components and all this other stuff, we can get there. So, all right, this is the create page index. Yeah. So this is probably H2. Get excited about these things.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. That works. All right. So what is it? So I have to look up. This is the one thing that's a bummer. I have to look up everything because
do you need to start, is this like a framework you need to track your own internal documentation on some stuff? Is that how you plan to do this, or
kind of? I mean, it's another, it has its own linguistics to it. And like, so the padding and margins and stuff like this, they've got everything exposed. And so but I'm not building enough to like have it memorized. And I'm still carrying CSS around in my head. So yeah, there's like this, like text center that worked. So, so they like text right, like instead of align text or whatever it is, and colon center.
But that's all. It looks like it's all pretty accessible from their API or documentation, whatever you call it, on this website.
Documentation is great. So their search is great. Do text size, font size. So yeah, like the font size is text, and then they use small base, large XL, 2XL, this kind of stuff. Not big enough. And I don't know what the actual like equivalent sizes are. I haven't learned. So I just wing it until it looks right.
This is what web development's always been, hasn't it? And we never say it out loud, but we all just sit here and just tweak numbers and values.
Hammer away at the thing. So I think our orange is orange 500. Not a background text. There we go.
Nice.
And then I don't know, font bold maybe. I think there might be an autocomplete library. That's terrible. Good enough. We should probably rewrite this too, but putting a line break in there.
That's right.
Giggles. Good enough.
That's right,
okay.
Dude.
Okay, build these little card guys. Figure out how the icons.
Do you have to do float for that stuff, or actually do you do a small grid layout in those cells?
So you probably could do grids. Like this is where my updated understanding falls off. I've been using flex boxes.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, and I'm not sure like which is better for which because again, I'm not building enough of these things, but the flex stuff seems fine. So, do we need this button in here? No. Create new group thing. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean,
we're killing it for now. All right, so background. I didn't give you a chance to answer, but we didn't have it on here. Because, I mean, we're going to have it up in the top right. This page is going to change like 1,000 times, I think.
No, totally. We just need to get it usable.
Okay. Okay. All right, so P4 is padding. MB is margin bottom. Yeah, it's got some autocomplete stuff.
Nice.
And then I forget what the units are. It's not pixels.
It's gotta be EMs or points.
I don't think it's EMs because one would be 16 or something like that. Yeah, there's a bunch of these, like it's on like an, well, let's find out. What's 4? Yeah, like that's 4.
It's REM?
Which is
REM? Besides the band.
So yeah, what's the base? That REMs are what are they? They're usually the base font size.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, what's how do you what would I search for? Tailwind unit measure. There we go. Yeah, so you can update that. So 8 pixels is 1. What? No.
Oh, it's
That's
just
wrong.
like a subdivision. It's just basically subdivision math.
Okay.
8, 12, 16, 24. Yeah, I mean.
Okay. 8. All right. Well, we'll figure it out as we go.
I mean, that's good. Those are fine for margins, man. You don't need 11 or 6 or whatever.
No. This is the thing. Like, don't put me in a system, man. Maybe I want 11 pixel bullshit.
I'm sorry.
I've gotten over it. All right, let's actually add a margin bottom here. This will also be, let's make it 6. Seems fine. 7. Just odd numbers for now. It's just chaos. Okay. Yeah, so then we do, I don't know what actually the padding needs to be, but flex. Yeah, we also don't have any other stuff in here. Description. So we can make this whole thing a link. Gotta figure that out.
Yeah, I feel like the card's a link because there's no functionality on it, right? There's not like.
Yeah, it's the whole thing should be a link. Can do an on click. How are we doing? Yeah, we'll just wrap the whole thing. It's probably not kosher, but it's life for you.
It's the right thing for the right time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really proud of that ostrich icon I dropped in too.
Excellent work.
Yeah, really keeps the vibe consistent.
Pulls a room together.
Pulls a room together, man.
All right, so got this div. I don't think we have any. What else? Description. Is that in there? It's not.
And Dave, the order of these classes doesn't matter, right?
No.
Cool.
I mean, outside of, actually, I don't know that any of these have descriptions. Okay, that works.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Did CJ put description into the metadata yet? I thought I don't know. Did we confirm that?
I think so. Let's look at the. So setting stuff. He may not. No, I think maybe we still need to do contract stuff. That's probably what we're doing tomorrow. So we will.
Do we put a dummy in there, or do we just leave it?
Dummy it.
Yeah.
And they can swap it.
So it's kind of interesting, Dave. Like there's almost like the old idealistic vision of kind of structure and style separated. It's just like they're handing off skeleton HTML and then it's just filled with classes instead of doing like that's kind of cool.
I don't like the component structure of React sort of lends itself to this.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a bunch of different models, like the CSS and JS model. There's like 100 of these damn things now.
This one's good though.
This one I like. It's it gets along with CSS. Like there's a top level style sheet that like you can do overrides or whatever, but I don't really use this for much. You can do inline, like there's a style, I forget how you write it, but like you can write classes in the page too in the CSS, like you do a style tag, and then you can just give it classes and those can pull up here. You can do override. I mean, there's just a billion things you can do now.
I think I just like the most where it bridges the engineers and us. Like it feels like like the fact that they can just like, it's a really clean way to hand off. Like,
yeah. Like, I mean, presumably you could write this in real time with each other, like in the same UI, but
yeah. Like,
so that's the one thing, like I did love writing separate CSS while somebody was structuring in things, like, and then I could style it as you go because you're in a separate file.
Right.
But
this is
how
all
often are you
React,
doing this?
Yeah, React threads it, right?
Yeah. You could, yeah. I mean, it's just too mucky now. So, yeah. All right. Then the rounded stuff. I always forget this one too. Border radius. Yeah, rounded medium or large. What are we using elsewhere? Rounded XL. We will continue to round to XLs.
Nice.
Okay. Why are these not? Okay, so the flex box. How do we set that up? So we don't have this yet. This probably needs to be a flex box. And then this.
I'll make you assets for those.
Sure, yeah. We could do, it'd only work on Apple because the glyphs, like if you set it to the native font, they'll pull up, yeah?
Oh, yeah, if you set it for system font, you can reference SF symbols. The Unicode should work. In
But not on Windows or anything? Yeah.
No,
probably not.
I don't believe so. No, it's not gonna work on Windows. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do SVGs or something.
I already smashed those into vectors, so I hope they're not gonna sue us, but oh wait, this is recorded, sorry.
We still hope that they don't sue us. It being recorded, it still stands.
I'll cook some custom ones real quick. I can do that. That's not a problem. I can do that real quick.
No, just fine. Just barf out whatever. We're gonna pull all this stuff out anyway. If it gets out the door. Okay, so how am I setting this up? We've got one, we're stacking it. We don't need to worry about this guy right now. So this thing is a, let's do that first. An H4 and small, sure. 3 active prompts. We have a count. Loud responders. 100. Don't know that we have a count. And icon.
I just sent you those icons.
Cool.
No, I want to do a new globe and an eyeball. I don't know. Are those good?
These are fine for now.
Well, I'm still going to do it.
You do you.
I am.
Is what
Do you
I
like
say.
the globe? Whatever, let's move on. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to ask.
Wait, where's it? Oh, no. You did that? No. Okay. Well, these are the. Did you send me the SVGs or no?
Oh, no. Sorry, I got those two.
Yeah, because we need to still figure out how we're going to do the logo. Actually, the logo we should do in settings because it's not a PFP or anything like that. We're going to need to upload that somewhere. And yeah, I'll put me those in. I actually don't know how to do this where we don't have any images anywhere. Let's see. Public, maybe? It's stuff like this where I literally don't know where to put an image since everything is like pages. I don't know. We pick a spot, I guess. Doesn't go in components. I have a feeling it needs to go in public for some reason. Assets. Just dump everything in assets.
You know, we can also, well, the vectors we can do inline. I'm guilty of doing that before. It's so nice.
We actually made.
I don't even want to.
There's a pattern for that. That like, what was it? We built a whole damn thing where you just make them components, and then you can do all kinds of weird shit and React with them.
Oh, the nodes actually exposed as components. The node, like the actual vector information.
Yeah, and then they're just React components, and then you can import them in.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so no, let me find. So like this, I don't know if we need to import the image. All right, we're gonna have to figure that out. How do we get an image into, what is this next? Image. This kind of thing drove me insane. So there's next image, image tags. Yeah, you do this. Local image, blah, 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 blah. Then you use an image tag.
Oh, that's
Weird is what it is. Don't need all this. Sure. And then import image probably. Okay. And maybe no. Okay, that wasn't so painful. Well, I don't know if it works yet. No?
Reminds me of Coco. It's weird.
Yeah. Wait, what's Coco?
The old Apple C Objective C framework for UI.
Will you work? You will not work. Okay, so this is probably, where are you? Where the hell are we? So, I'll just start putting stuff in here and see if it. God damn it!
Can you open a browser from the IDE?
Don't know actually.
The other thing some IDEs do, you can drag from the sidebar and it'll paint a path, but
That's what I was trying to do.
No, you're relative.
Yeah, I don't know where it is right now.
You're missing it. Yeah, you're missing it.
Yeah. Work. Where are you? Okay, let's just figure out where the hell we are here. So this is index up 1, 2, 3, 3. It's an app. Public. Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, you had to go all the way up to.
Yeah.
That's right. That makes sense.
And then for no reason, it doesn't see anything in there. It's probably not going to even work.
Hey, bad attitude.
We got an image in the page.
Dude, that's crazy though. That's a thing.
This kind of thing drove me so insane. I'm just like, let me put, like, I know where it is. You know, why don't you know where it is?
You know everything else, you bastards.
Exactly. All right, what is the size on this thing? So it's going to be 12. 1. Four. Okay. Hates me. Why do you hate me? An absolute. It does such weird shit in here.
This shit's getting harder to parse, man.
It really is. So, well, because the Next.js thing is like giving you this fancy component, and then it does like a bunch of like the 1x and 2x.
Yeah, look
rendering.
at the min and max width are min height 100%.
Yeah, that's because it's so it's building a container.
Oh,
and then dropping the source set in here.
Oh, that's why the container is scaling, but the image is staying the same.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's not taking these values for the sizes. That makes no kind of sense. All right. Well, we'll come back to it. So that's right. That's right. Then we need to do divs here probably. This is where like a grid probably would come in handy, but I don't know how to write all this stuff.
I'm pretty good at grids, but I've been doing CSS grids the last couple of weeks, but I'm not sure. I could take a swing.
We can try.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I gotta check this out still. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, like, because I'd have to check this back up in if you want. We can do that, and then you can drive if you like. It's up to you, or you can just puppet me.
Let me just puppet you actually, because my dev environment, I think I need to do some stuff on it. Let me open my grid reference file.
Okay.
Yeah, so the real magic in the grid I found are it's called display or you said set a container to display grid instead of display
Yeah.
block or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's just there, like if we're not doing anything too exotic, you just say grid template columns, and then just define their widths. And then inside of, and then you like, so let me drop this in the chat actually. This will help. So that's on the container. And basically what it's saying, so what that's telling you is there's 3 columns and 5 rows. And then basically 5 times 3 is 15. You drop 15 divs and it drops them in order through the columns and rows.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah, so for the card, I think what you'll want to do is basically you want grid columns like 40 for the icon, auto for the body. Oh wait, no, because this is a different grid. So, oh, okay, hold on. I got a better idea. Let me write this grid. Dude, I'm glad I started messing with this shit. This is great. Great timing. Okay, we could get real weird if you want to do a grid area where you just get wild and throw out and just define like Lego shit.
I'm
so
down.
what would that be? Let me try that. Let me
Either that or fight some flex boxes. I don't think the flex box stuff on this is too hard, but.
So I think what we want. Okay.
So.
Oh, Dave, I got it. I got it. What you want is grid columns. Where are you? I have to keep losing my screen. I think you want grid columns. The value would be the width of the icon, and then auto.
Okay, so
we're gonna do a 4x4 grid, and then we're gonna combine cell 1-1 and cell 2-1 into a single cell, and that'll give us right.
All
it's
right,
like table. It's like it's like tables, Dave. We just do a fucking table.
Yeah. My brain has to figure this out again. So all right,
you want me to type it up?
The overall div is a grid.
Yeah. So
and then do we need sub divs for all of this stuff, or
you'll need a div for each cell?
Okay, so we can't use like this thing can't be a cell, like the image itself.
Yeah, actually, I think any top level element, it doesn't have to be a div, right? So I think if you just,
I mean, we may need to combine some of these, but yeah.
So yeah, I think any top level element will work. I just think they have to be, they become a different, like they have to behave like a fixed.
Yeah, we can set it to display that way.
Yeah.
So, all right. So subgrid. All right, what are we doing then?
So I think with the code, what the code's going to look like is you're going to do a grid container. And let me get this open.
Okay, then you define it in the grid container. Got it. Okay.
Right. So you'll just define the columns and the rows, and then then you do a class where you combine them called
Yeah, let's define the columns and rows first, and then we'll go through it.
Yeah.
So how the fuck do you do that? Grid template columns.
So the grid template columns and the grid template rows is defining just the slices, and then you add classes to merge them into blocks as needed.
That makes sense. All right, so we need to figure out how Tailwind does this. So gap for grid calls 3. So you're gonna have to translate it.
Yeah, I'm writing something for you right now.
Cool.
Let me just grab this. So here's a it'll be grid. Open my file. Yeah, I got you, man. Just let your brain cool for a second. I got something good coming. So columns would be actually One cell, one cell. Oh yeah, dude. No, I got a good one coming. I got a really good one. Hold on. So
I'm ready. I'm eager.
auto. Then
Good.
my values are just describing what I think will contain the elements. So but I think you get that.
Sure.
Then
Kind of starting to feel the model of this thing.
okay, so I think that would be the grid container, and then we do then we merge the top cell one, like yeah, you know what I'm saying. Let me write that real quick. So grid starts. Started to span to, so this is description. Okay, then the group icon. Hey Henry, come on in, bud. Awesome.
He doesn't want to be left out.
Yeah, I know he does that. Likes hanging out with the guys.
It's reasonable.
So grid row 1, 2. And then so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, I'm dropping this in. Okay, so what I'm trying to describe here, Dave, you see it in Discord. The container slicing it into 4 columns because there's the glyph and the time remaining, right? So 64 is describing the icon, auto is describing the name and description, 60 is describing how much time is left, and then 20 is describing the glyph. Those are probably all wrong. Those are what the values of the grid are, though.
Interesting. Okay.
So whatever the icon is 12. That's the last value. Whatever the width and 60 should be auto too, maybe if that string could grow, right? Now,
okay.
And then the group description is saying grid column 2, so move to the second column. That one eats the next column 2, or it spans 2 columns. So that's what we use for the group description. So it runs under. Actually, it'd be 2, 3. Change it to 3. Sorry, you can't.
Well, we're gonna have to convert this to Tailwind.
Well, you can't do this internally. I mean, the column 2 and span 2 is describing just how many cells it's eating. The only values that I think you could swap the 60 for a point in auto for the Tailwind values. If you can use in line like that, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean we could. So we're just mixing styles then. So all right, how are we going to do that? I prefer to try to use Tailwind for everything if we're going to do that, because it'll just make it clearer. So I mean, you should be able to do this, right?
Yeah, let me see if I can dig through Tailwind their grid CSS and see what it says.
Oops.
How they do grid template rows? Oh, interesting. Oh, their syntax is better. Huh, would have thought.
This is effectively Greek to me. I kind of feel it, but
the way to think of the way I realized to think about it is it's just like the HTML becomes meaningless, just whatever the top level tags are grabbed and dropped into the cells in a serial manner.
Yeah,
describing the cells
right.
is the hard part, just getting that mapped.
Got it. Yeah, so you're just mapping at the top level and then interesting. Yeah, so then how we do this, like these parts.
Yeah, so right. So the language here, I think where I say grid column 2 span 2, you can just say grid rows 4.
All right, let's.
Or actually, no,
Grid
that's taking the. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. That's taking the place of the grid template columns, I think.
Okay, so we're applying it to the top level here. So, all right, I'm going to dump all this.
Right. So
I was playing with.
So I think is it just add grid call or whatever it was? What's that syntax? Grid
So
template.
we're laying it out as grid.
Grid template.
Grid.
Columns 4. That's it.
Template.
Icon. Description name. Active.
Yeah. So they do grid. Yeah. What is the?
So on the div, I think.
So these are the classes that they give you, and this is what it barfs out. So they do grid rows. I mean, is it?
Well, yeah, it's the exact same. So scroll to the pink grid where it shows those boxes. Yeah. So this is like if you basically all it's saying is they took a div and said it has their languages, make it 4 rows.
Yeah.
And then the grid, that grid flow is a column flow. So it looks like it's stacking the cells vertically instead of horizontally. So I think you could do grid flow row and then go instead of 159, 1, 2, 3.
All right. So this will be.
That's your syntax you want to use. So I think you want to do grid rows 4, grid calls 2.
Grid rows 4, grid calls 2. And then grid flow row.
Yeah, grid flow. I mean, it doesn't matter. Well, I mean, you can rearrange the HTML to fit it. So.
What did I fuck up here?
The thing I'm curious is how you do spans. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no, this is perfect. It is the same syntax. So if you go to the next, if you click on grid row start end, they have our layout.
Hold on, I fucked something up.
Dude, this is good. Yeah, I like Tailwind, Dave. This is good. It's hard, but it's good.
Okay, grid.
Dense.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, Dave, it's working. Now, when you see this,
it's perfect.
I mean it. I've been living this for like a week.
Dit, and then dit. Okay.
Yeah. So the pieces are there. Now yeah. Okay. I'm excited. I'm sorry.
Now we go. We need to figure out this image thing. We'll build it and then reverse the thing. So okay, and this one you were saying where? Go where?
In the Tailwind CSS docs, you go to the grid row start end page. I can send you a link.
Got it.
But
all right, so rows. Yeah.
They pretty much have it there. See it? So we want this with 2 more columns and then cell number 3 spanning those next 2 columns, right to the right.
Just tell me what to write. So an image.
Yeah. Okay. So you're on the image?
Yeah.
So the class would be row span. Oh, sorry. It would be row span. No, that's not right. Use row span. Yeah, no, row span 2. Why is it 3?
Yeah.
No, it's 2. You want 2. You want row span 2.
2, because there's and then all right. Okay, and then.
So just be clear. I'm sorry. I keep going between screens. You only have 4 top, or how many top level elements you have? You have.
So right now everything is like at the same level.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so we got. Then we want the name to be. What's this?
Oh, this is for the this would just be a call. This would no this one doesn't
Nothing.
need anything. This one's fine.
Yeah. And then the description is the only thing.
Description is call span 4.
Aha. All right. Why the hell is it doing that?
Okay. Can I guess you don't. I always just throw a border on every element to see how they're laying out in the grid. Can you
Yeah, I
do that
want to
on
know where
this?
that. Yeah, let's just see where this is coming from. Inspect the.
Oh, we have wait. Is that rows? Oh, we have too many rows.
Got 4 rows.
Yeah, only 2.
Me too. What are you doing?
Okay, so now that
So the
buzzer is,
rows are equal height.
this is
Figure
good.
that
We
out.
just need the buzzer to span 2 rows. Go back to the image real quick.
Or go back to where? Here.
Row span 2. That seems right.
This image tag sucks. We need to do something else here.
Span 2.
Just like you, you're annoying. Options for next. Do we? Where else are we doing this? Prompty exquisite land, maybe. See how we're doing images in exquisite land.
Dave, I mean, if we hit a hard enough wall, we could take a swing as a flex box, probably get it close.
No, I think we're in the right territory here. I think it's just the image, the image tag that we're working with. So here I'm doing this, like right in exquisite land. It's just styles in using a like embedding them in the JavaScript. Okay, so you can just do this. All right, just use a damn image tag. My brain is fully functional.
I think you're doing great, Dave. I'm very impressed. This is really. I'm so sad after a long day. You have to do grids right now.
It's fine.
It's been a week on this, and I've been losing
I
time.
Putting in reps.
appreciate your
That's what
support.
we're doing.
Don't know if this will work. Still these classes. Nope. You go away. Didn't work.
I like to co-work when people are coding. It's very satisfying.
No, it totally is.
I don't know why.
DNS, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Not found. Okay, so why are you a problem for me? Do you just do this?
Oh,
Why do you
man,
hate
I had
me
a
so
big
much?
trust on that one too. I was like, oh.
Why do you hate me? Public assets. Just why is it so hard to pull an image? No one knows. Graphics. So how did we do this? Not public. Oh, we just do assets. It makes as much sense as anything.
Oh.
All right, so we're getting our sizing right now. Right.
Nice.
All right, so we still have the.
We got an extra row. So let's go back here. Rows 2.
No. 2 rows. Row span.
No.
messing with things.
What?
Why you got 3 rows, dog? No one asked for 3 rows.
Wait, hold on. Okay, how many elements do we have again? So we have image, h4, small, div, right? 4 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're saying
Do a paragraph.
and the grid has 6. So with so add. No, this adds up, right? Call span 4.
2 by 2.
Wait, change call span 4 to 2, maybe down there.
No,
What's going on here? Okay, put it back. Yeah.
that's right. I just don't. Let's see. P2 min.
It's like the hierarchy breaking itself.
This is probably something to do with how Tailwind is outputting things. We may need to go back to flex boxes. Or we can fight this thing for 10 more
No,
minutes.
wait, I'm sorry. Wait, go back. Dude, the number of columns is wrong in the div. Go to the div class name. So this should be columns 4, right?
It gives us another column I think we don't need. Yeah.
No, but the blank one next to active prompts is where the
It's going to be the icon.
Yeah. So we're still getting an extra row, right? Can you go back to the inspector? I'm sorry, I just keep bossing you around.
Boss me around. I'm here to be boss.
This description is landing in the wrong cell. We need an empty tag for the icon. So just like a span with like the word icon in there.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just add that. We don't need these because we're not going to use them. Because that's how it is.
At the bottom.
I'm just going to need to use one of these for now. Okay. So we want it here. Yeah. Sure.
I've taken to doing my grids in a clean room CSS and an index file with numbers and colors.
I mean, that's what you got to do.
You got to do, yeah. I'm getting better now, but I did it for a while.
You have more discipline than I do. I just yell at it until it works. All right, this is going to be, what size should this be?
4 or 6 or something.
18 by 18. Just leave it. See what it does.
Oh,
good enough. Okay. There, we're going to size all these guys too.
Look at this again.
Yeah, like how do you?
Oh, okay. How about this? Can you go back to the code real quick? What is the flow set to? Try column. And then let's try ordering it better. So then put. So it should go icon, name, description. And another 2 are.
You know what?
And
Keep
then
them like that.
Fuck, never mind. Shit.
This is buck wild. I don't know. We're getting close to flex boxes here. All right.
Yeah, put that
We
back.
need to keep, yeah.
Dude, there's one
So-
number off and I'm losing it.
It's Tailwind doing something stupid. So why is it? Yeah, there we go. I don't know why that's the case, but it is the case. So that's fine. Now we just, how do we rejigger them where they need to go?
Show me the
So
grid.
I just changed that. I just changed this to 1.
Show me the grid in there.
It's working now.
The hell? Okay, I don't know why the buzzer did all we need is for the buzzer
That's right.
to row span. Try
And
1 there. Try row span 1, I guess.
No. So this is the,
But this is their syntax. I'm looking at it.
yeah, I don't know. This one we're gonna end up wrestling for another 20 hours. We ate up our 10 minutes. Flexbox. This is a good effort on the grid. Flex.
I'm letting go for now, but I'm not letting go for good.
I just know how long this. I have no idea how like Tailwind is doing their grid stuff, and I don't know how grids work. So I think we're potentially, yeah.
And
I mean,
I'm
you
I
do
like
it.
your commitment though, Jordan. I like
I'm
your
just mad because
commitment.
I saw Dave do 5 days of grid progress in like 20 minutes. Like we got
I didn't
close,
do
man.
shit. You just directed
Well, I just
me
mean,
to do
we
it.
got there in like 20 minutes. I couldn't believe that. That was hard.
Okay, so let's attempt flexing.
Yeah.
Let's flex it, because I have done this and I think we can get it to work. So, well, I know we can get it to work. All right. So how am I thinking about this? I just need, I want to overlay it.
You gotta go up. Yeah. You gotta drop
Just let me-
outside and drag it over. You gotta be
I
careful
hate-
how you drag it. Figma's weird about this.
I hate. It's fine. Here's what I'll do. But you suck that, Figma.
Mhm.
Lock. All right, so we want this guy, this guy, yeah, and this guy. So we need this one to give us a two-for that, and then a div around 2 of these. Sure, and that might be right, but probably not. Copilot thinks it knows me. What does that do? No, thank you. Already forgotten what I'm supposed to do. I was listening to Copilot. All right. Outer div, image, div, and then within that one, do this. It's all this there. Okay, so we want that top one to Green's real mushy right now. And pink. This pink. And, okay. We want that to stack. So row. Seems wrong. Reverse the column first. So column. Okay. Then we want the top guy. Div in there. Oh, that's fine. That screwed it up. Screwed it up good. This is fucking disgusting. Your grid would be so much cleaner than this. So sorry.
I mean, I'll say this though, like you get a good grid together and you come back a week later and you look at the CSS and you're like, none of this means anything. Like it's really hard to maintain when it's built.
Well, that's not great.
Like grid, you have to understand the whole system before you can mess with it. Flex, you can mess with an element at a time.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than floats.
Yeah.
Why don't you work for me? What's your problem? I'm gonna have to put a stupid. Why is that doing that? Okay, so we want this next to each other. Okay, so that one and that one.
Hey.
That's not right. Is it? No.
I mean,
I hate you so much. Really shouldn't be this hard. We're slogging right now. Okay.
What does flex 2 mean? I don't.
Trying to get it to. It's effectively a spacer.
Oh, okay.
Oops. Yeah, like so it should. All right, like it should. I do 100% width. Like we want this to be. Nope. Okay. Give me the whole thing. Can I do 100% width? No, max. Fit. No. Full. Somewhat better. You too. Maybe here. This is not any better. Okay.
It feels more stable. I mean,
I don't know about that. Things are generally in the right place, but so why isn't this the full width? No one can know. It's impossible to know. What is this extra thing? What are you? What are you then? Why are you like that? This padding?
Yeah, what's that padding?
No.
Oh, that one.
That's fine. Oh, and this guy. Oh, this maybe. Didn't pull that crap out. I'm not doing something stupid. No.
So active prompt needs to be bigger, and then just test group needs to be like auto or whatever.
Yeah. So that's
Like the layout's fine,
okay.
dude. Just the
Yeah,
group
drop
name is a
that.
fill. Yeah.
So
And
that
then
should
the
be flex
and then
2 or
active
whatever.
prompt is too narrow. It needs to be wider.
Yeah, so we can do, we'll come back to that. So we need to get it to,
Fill.
yeah, this thing. So, all right, it's a flex grow or something like that.
So I saw it grow in the box.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's one. Yeah, there you go.
Ah, so it's grow. That's what it is. That's what I was trying to do with this. Okay.
Yeah. Now,
So,
yeah. Right.
and then
The whole div needs grow, right, to build a container.
yeah, that is dry. I don't know what the hell's doing that. So to start here though, we'll do
Henry.
make this no wrap. That didn't work. Didn't wrap. All right, so this is going to be. That's not how that works. White space, no wrap. That's the one thing. It's just like I can't write it inline. I have to just go tell Tailwind's website what I need. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, dude.
All right, two. It's fine.
Does the description need to be grow?
Maybe that. Yeah. Oh, this stupid thing maybe did
Yeah.
because I didn't pull that off. Nope. That's
Well,
not it.
I think it needs to be told to assert itself.
Assert yourself. Maybe this is a width full.
Fill the physical space, my div.
Do we need a div here at all? No.
Oh, yeah.
Hate you. You don't like me. I don't like you
Well,
back.
you could change the length of the string of the description to see if it changes that margin. Yeah, so that's it.
That's stupid though. Because we're gonna have shorter. Need to be. Oh, I bet you it's. Could be. You not what's your display type? Block. Maybe this needs to be a grow. We use for grow. This one is baffling.
What is the calculated it's when you scale it, is it static or is that thing slightly dynamic too? Well, it's
So it's
dynamic going in, but is it dynamic going out?
fine. Then I don't know
Yeah,
why
that's
it's not. It's just not filling the thing. So so hard to read this thing. Like maybe the W full is wrong.
yeah, I mess with that.
I don't know. Max content. No. Fit content. That's maybe that'll work. Probably not. Nope. Right.
Can you change
11,
the type
12.
of container?
So I did that. Like I've used a paragraph, a div. So
No, I
I
meant
changed that.
like a different
Oh,
type
but
of box, like just straight up block. Or I guess it's a div. Never mind, it's a block.
yeah. So the pink one here, maybe we'll try this W full. There we go. Whatever. Just pretend like I did that the first time.
King shit.
All right.
That's real web dev.
Okay. It took us 200 hours. We're gonna make a great living doing this. All right. Do some margins here.
Nice.
Seems fine. This guy wants to be bold.
Yeah, he wants to be orange too.
Yeah. Bold. No. Text. 500.
Yeah.
Probably wants to be bigger too. Fine. What do we want? Maybe a nice margin here.
Yeah.
We'll come back. So this, I think, padding, right? No.
Being bad.
Why is that moving the whole damn thing? That doesn't seem right. Fine. Damn, being stupid. Whatever.
This is great, dude.
You say so.
I mean, we're for what we're trying to get to, man. This is awesome.
I love how posy you are.
Because like we went from something ugly to something that looks good in an hour. That's I know that sounds slow to you, but that's fast to me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it. I want these bigger. I think H2, so everything is small. What do we have
Yeah,
in
it's
here?
the size class doesn't feel like it's reading there.
Let's try. What do you have it as? 18. Can make these lighter too. Icon is pretty dumpy and big. All right, size down the icon, then we'll keep moving. What? No, last names.
Mm.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Close enough for
looks good.
government
No,
work.
it looks good. Looks real good.
It's wobbly all over the place, but we'll dink with that later. So, and then no, text and then gray.
Opacity.
What? How does that work? Something like sure, fine.
Yeah, 60. I don't know, 40 or 60. Yeah. See, here's the thing. I don't think we should tweak alignment on the globe and the text because who knows when you open another browser anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
that to me is subtle enough for browser differences at this point. So
nobody will notice it, but at a certain point, we'll want to do all this, so we'll fiddle with it.
No, I think I'm already after watching you do this. I think I'm gonna be dangerous enough to try a grid in a few days.
Cool.
Oh.
I mean, you can go back in here and rebuild all this stuff.
No, not this stuff, but I might try one somewhere else just to mess with it. On my build, I might try and do it.
Cool. All right, this page is committable.
Committed.
Committable. Where is it? Style. What is it? Landing page, I guess.
Dude, this is a fun way to work, Dave. I mean, yeah, flex and grids suck, but this is a sick way to work. Like that's real code that's in the base now. Like you're not like that's crazy. You don't have to like send a bug with a impact report and QA
it might even be deployed. I don't know. Oh no, we have it deployed to it. It'll deploy automatically to a URL, but I don't know what that URL is right now. Next. Oh, so this page. So we've got two things here. We've got this guy.
That's okay.
Seems fine.
I'll get those glyphs going right now.
Cool. Yeah, let's see how far we can get into this, and then I don't want to push it too far. My brain will shut off.
Yeah.
Permanently. Okay. Empty the trash. It's good to keep a clean desktop. That's what I've heard. Probably want this guy though. Should dump that up before whatever. Got that glyph for later. Could I should make a note there. What render? Nope, renders in line. So settings. What I want to do is watch Chris do this. He'd have 3 sites built already. Oh, there it is. All right, so we got that guy up top, and then we got this structure for form blocks. What is going to do on mobile? I guess they'll just read. That's fine. All right. Sweet. Thank you.
I have some more states I missed, so those are coming in sec. Sorry.
Please never apologize to me.
Deal.
Don't do that to yourself. All right. Where we got settings? Group. This name setting. Here we go. You'll be an H1 when you grow up. Do not need to use this name. Okay. Weird. Okay. Just fine. Size, no text. Big boy. Good enough. Fine. Okay, so these form blocks. We got labels, we got inputs. I mean, do you want to take a run at this?
Yeah, I just need to get my stuff set up real quick. I need to get that checked out.
It's up to you. I don't mind continuing to do this. I just don't know if it's boring for you.
No, honestly, I'm really enjoying this watching. I'm learning a ton, but I do want to take a swing at it. But I just don't want to sit here and spend 30 minutes for you to get my shit running.
I think we should be able to get you going fast. It's up to you. It's your call.
No, just finish this. I'm just gonna watch you.
Okay.
Don't worry about me being bored. I'm learning a ton, taking notes and stuff like this. I'm learning this is the most I've learned about Tailwind since I've heard the name. So please keep going.
Okey-doke.
As long as you're not grinding to a halt, I don't want to push you. I don't want to weekend at Bernie you your code.
That's my traditional style. All right, so each of these will be yeah. Just gonna do flexes with these again.
Yeah.
Actually, where do we have the new prompt? So yeah, I'm doing the labels and stuff like this here. I'm just stacking everything.
And then just throwing breaks in.
And then it works on mobile. So
works fine,
don't have
dude.
To do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Any structure.
Do it, man. I love that. It's probably cleaner. It's probably cleaner at markup anyway.
Yeah. So what am I? I'll just go pull it from this new prompt.
Okay. Okay.
there. Form. It's a wide body.
Solicitors.
Disgusting. I thought you lived in a civilized neighborhood.
Evidently not.
All right, input, blah, 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 blah.
A solicitous
Bottom.
neighborhood.
Mhm. That seems aggressive. Didn't get around that at all. Need to pad it. Oop. Nope. So the X and Y's on these are just how you do X and Y's. So
Wait, so-
padding.
Oh, it's padding Y? That's what the P stands for?
Yeah, so padding
Oh.
X is just
Both
left,
directions.
right, padding Y is, yeah. Long boy. Okay, it's not anything. Yeah. No. Mm. 6 by 12 is how you do 50%. Sure. All right, let's just get all of these in here. Okay. Okay. Okey-doke. All right, ain't bad actually. Don't like that. What are you gonna do? Cursive view. Okay. No, we need, that's the oh, I see. Sure.
Nice.
No,
Damn,
the
dude.
enter-
Making
enter
real
doesn't
stuff.
work. Oh yeah,
This
full
is
blown.
sick.
Okay. Squeeze all this.
Perfect.
Fine. It's fine. I'm not fucking stressing it. It is tidier there, not being 1,000 widths. Okay, we can do that.
Can you put a span or can you do right on all those within their container? On all
What do you
those
mean?
lists?
What do you mean?
Can you put a right class on the X glyphs so they slam into?
Oh yeah. I was just I'm.
Oh, you're talking
top
about the
level,
actual.
I'm moving in. Yeah. Like getting all those the same width. I have a tendency to randomize widths as I go. Let's do that first. We'll just do full width on everything. We can squeeze them up. And then we'll go and fill in those guys. This we can do. Call it weight. Oh, I see. Will this work? Probably not. Annoying. Oh, we gotta do a. No thanks.
I mean, like theory, Dave, if all the labels have the same width and all the fields and errors the same width, then they all get the same layout, which is line breaks, right?
So how do you mean? What? Say again?
So are you trying to do the side by side layout?
No. I'm
Okay,
not
okay,
gonna
fine.
mess with that. I was just gonna squeeze everything and then.
Oh, that looks awesome. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and then margin X auto. There we go. Squeeze them and then center them.
That looks awesome.
And we're min width. How do you do min width? What? I'll give you a. That's the one thing. Like you can't do. Not gonna get hung up on it. Like custom values, you need to like set them at the theme level, which is in some like config file, which is probably good.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. That seems like it's worth knowing.
There we go.
Dude, that looks great.
It's fine. I mean, why? No one cares.
No, it's perfect.
Perfect.
We don't want them writing that much, man. This isn't the meat.
It's just I get like that too small. But who's looking at 800 pixels wide? No one.
Well,
That's who.
I mean, the truth is we're gonna add a breakpoint in the real world, but we're not there yet, so I don't care.
We're not. So you're helping me be less OCD.
Yeah, no, you're helping me be objective about it because I'm not in the weeds. I can sit back and be like, nah.
Okay, that's good. Good, fine. Test. That's fine. That's fine. All right, members. Actually, let's push this up.
Dave, what's the name of that app?
This
Yeah,
just GitHub desktop. It's GitHub's like
their client.
official client. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see your menu bar. It drives me insane because
No.
the stupid Zoom.
Weird.
I have it maximized in a way so I can read it. All your code.
Could well, yeah. Doke. All right. Let's do some members. Allow list. Guess we'll call it allow list. All right, what do we need to do here? Those need to be button, blarp, blarp. What is the easiest way to do this without adding stupid amounts of structure? Flex. Like that. Okay. I'm getting warmed up, I think.
Oh yeah, there might be in Discord.
Yeah, I grabbed.
Oh, okay.
Numbers and C minus C. Control and number. Not add. Move.
Attention to detail.
Remove them. Remove them from the world. There we go. Okay. What do we want with this? We want padding. Why? Breathe. Breathe, buddy, breathe. What we want. Move it. Oh. Okay, so that's fine. Now, what is this size? No, that's fine. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. We can do that here.
Yeah, man, I love SUG.
Mm-hmm. Will that work? Or do you
Yeah,
have
those
to
gotta
touch
be
the
in.
view box?
Oh no, those are shit. Those aren't. That's not a ellipse. Those are points on export.
Hmm.
And you have to do it. You can do a scale. What's it called? Hold on. Transform.
Yeah, we can just do it in here.
No, in the
I can just-
SVG.
In the SVG?
Yeah, no, it's sick. You can do like just like a percentage on it.
Where?
I'm looking it up right now. You do
So we can
in the fill, inside of fill, where it's at equals none. You want to put oh no, sorry, in that same tag. Wait, so I'll go back. What tag is that? Yeah, okay, so I guess it's an SVG
Here.
tag. Transform equals scale like 1.25.
This? And then
Yeah.
scale.
Scale colon. No, scale parenthesis 1.5.
In. Like so?
Yeah. See if that does it. Oh, too big. Not one.
Yeah. Mm. So I think it's gonna screw up the content. So we have to do probably. Gonna work. Yeah, this is gonna
No,
get
I
tricky.
think if you just do the percentage that is the equivalent of whatever 14, 16 to 18. Or what is it? 12 to 14, what'd you go to?
Yeah, so this is probably just easier at the HTML level or
Yeah.
like in the page for now. Cause like, yeah, we'll have to edit a bunch of these guys. Cause here we can just do it at the image tag. We don't even need to be doing this, but actually we can do it with CSS. Okay, maybe not anyway. Okay. Then we just have to do one number. Very
No,
lazy.
it's a better idea for sure.
Well, let's add a bunch of these and see how bad that looks. That's fine. Juicy controls all around. Okay, that's good enough. Add member. Let's add a member. Border is. This thing is not full control, so yeah, I don't know. Styling wise, we'll have to figure this out. Full border, perhaps. Seems fine. All right, add member. You there. And good button. Okay. Really? Cool.
It works.
Don't even know that we need to add the styling necessarily if we had in the thing. Okay, so this, how do we style it? Ah, yeah. That's right. Okay, we'll add that border there. Okay.
So I still verbose.
Whatever works. Image, control, enter new member.
Dash valid, dash
Valid.
invalid.
Rename that to control or no?
Well, you don't click on those, right?
Um,
That's the distinction I basically do in my file names. If it's like if it just sits there or if you click on it, I don't know if it's meaningful.
got it. No, it's fine. Yeah, image enter new member. Actually, this one is a control. I think we're gonna make it a. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. It doesn't matter. Like I'm image enter.
Dash valid or invalid.
Yeah. Valid member.
Don't want to be invalid, bro.
Don't do it. Okay, let's figure out what's that. Prettier. There. All right, and then we'll do this. Kind of shitty. Better back up here. Better one, better two. And then we'll do. All right. gonna do some stupidity here. This is gonna be relative. And then we're gonna position this guy absolute. And right. Is that how that works? Right. 2. Sure. Top 0. 1. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Do some negative margins.
Whoa.
Well, we're gonna do this.
Can you just leave the minuses alone and do right 1 on the green one?
Hmm?
Can you just do
Leave
right
the-
1 on the valid instead of right 2?
Yeah. Yeah, it's better. I was gonna just bump these. I don't need to do this. I'm being fancy.
That looks good. It looks clean.
Because I was gonna just kill the padding on that, but this makes more sense. Because I was gonna get it edge to edge, but
What do you?
we don't need to do that. This is fine.
I mean, it's gonna
Okay.
make it tricky to position stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, who's letting that guy in the group?
Boop. That's not bad. And that pops up again. Snaps back. Whatever. Yeah, good, fine.
Just make the save button look good.
Make the save button look good, and also make, where is it? My list. Give me some room to breathe. More room to breathe, please. Slightly more room to breathe.
Yeah, it's a little tight there, isn't it?
Good enough. Not working. It is not working. Why don't you work? Better. All over the place. Weird padding stuff here. That and that.
Oh, is that chevron a little far over on the public?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, is that a
How much-
component from?
Yeah, I don't. I
Oh,
think
okay.
that's just browser.
I didn't know if that was us or not. Okay.
I don't know that we can do anything about that. Let's see.
I'm jumping off because I'm hungry. Don't work too late.
Yeah, you got.
We're nearly
Yeah, I'm
done.
worried about you, Dave. I'm okay, but you.
I'm in the
Holy-
home stretch here. All right, we
Clickers?
just need to pull a
Bye.
button. See ya. We got button styles already.
Drop them.
And this becomes apply changes. Yeah,
looks
this will be
great.
grayed out and all these things. So that's disabled.
Tuna juice. It's a good
We're-
address.
I think we're good.
Dude, I call it 8 o'clock. Call it. Get out of here.
Yeah, so we need settings, move that down there. Then we need to move this stuff into the create page. That'll take like 5 seconds. Yeah. I think we're good.
This is awesome, Dave. I feel like the next session I want to drive when we do this.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm ready.
I think you're ready too.
Yeah.
This was way easier with you around, so thanks. Normally
This
I
is
just
so
like
fun. Design with 2 brains is so much easier.
it is significantly easier.
Oh my god.
Cool. All right, let's commit this thing and then call it a night. Style. The super duper. Wow. Control. Take that. Take that. Cool, dude. Sweet. All right. Well, see you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow, man. Nice
Bye.
work.
Thanks again.